Hey loves, welcome back to my channel. Happy holidays. I hope you guys are doing well. Today I'll be showing you guys how to make this delicious, super moist Caribbean style fruit cake. We call it black cake, some people call it rum cake. You can call it whatever you want. I'll be showing you guys how to make this deliciousness. If you're interested in this video, please go ahead, grab your pots, grab your pans, and let's get right into it. Just look at that. I'll just take another bite. Oh, that fell off. But anyways, let's get into the video. Alright loves, before we get started, I just want to let you guys know that this video is a collaboration with my friend Tiffany. She's the owner of the food blog Foodie Not a Chef. I will go ahead and add the link to her page below, which is where you guys will go to find the exact measurements that I used to create this cake. So what I'm doing here is just basically getting rid of the chalaza in the egg yolks. That's just basically what binds the egg yolks together. It also gives the baked goods this kind of a raw smell if you don't get rid of it. So what I'm just doing is getting rid of them. It should have at least 2 in each egg yolk. That also shows that your eggs are really fresh. After that's done, I just go ahead and set it aside, and I'm gonna whip 1 pound of butter. I just whip my butter first, and I add sugar and whip my butter and sugar mixture until it gives me this really nice and creamy texture or consistency. It's like an ice cream or like a whipped cream consistency. That's what we're going for. Basically, I whip it each minute. I stop it, then I scrape the sides of my mixing bowl just to make sure everything's getting well combined. And you want to achieve this consistency. Once you got that, we're gonna go ahead and grate some lemon zest into our eggs. This also helps get rid of that eggy taste, eggy smell. Because we're adding so many eggs, do not skip this step. And you just want to go a 1-2 and turn the lemon to another part, because you don't want to grate the same side of the lemon too much, because you are going to get to the white part of the lemon, which will give you a bitter taste. You just want the flavor, you don't want that bitterness. And once that's done, you just want to add your eggs slowly into your mixture. My mixture did curdle here, which is totally fine. This happens because we have so much eggs, and adding that to the butter and all that, it's bound to happen. It's totally okay. Once that curdles, we just keep it pushing and just move on. And I'm just gonna go ahead and add the browning, which is what we use to give the black cake its color. It's called browning. It's like a burnt sugar. If you guys want to look into that, Tiffany's page should have as much information as you want on that. Once I'm done adding my browning, I'm gonna go ahead and add my fruit mixture. I'll add the link to my video where I show you guys how to prep your fruits for your fruit cake. If you haven't yet done that, if you haven't yet seen that video, it'll pop up anytime now. It's never too late to prep your fruits. And then once that's done, I just go ahead and work on my dry ingredients. I added all the seasonings, all the spices, and added my flour, and I'm just gonna go ahead and whisk that, make sure they're well combined, and set them aside. Next, I go ahead and grab a tray and fill it halfway with water, which is what I show you guys, and I pop that into my preheated oven, which I've preheated at 300 degrees. And I'm just gonna go ahead and pop that. It'll create this nice, moist and warm environment for our cake, so that way it doesn't dry out, because this cake is going to be baking for at least 2 hours. So now I'm just gonna go ahead and add my wet mixture to my dry ingredients, and then just make sure those get well mixed up and well combined. Once those are well combined, I'm just gonna go ahead and add my essences and my extracts and my wine. I just get all that flavor. You want to infuse all this flavor. Do not skip on any of these flavors. Once you add those rose water and the almond extract, the flavors, the smell that just bursts, it's just brings back so much memories. It smells so good. It's just gonna add so much deliciousness to your fruit cake. And then once that's done, we're just gonna pour that into our cake pan, and we're just gonna hit this just a little bit to get rid of all those air bubbles. And that's it, guys. We're just gonna pop this into the oven and let it bake for about 2 hours. We're gonna set our timer for 2 hours, but I'm gonna check on it every hour. Once our cake is done, I just pour some of the wines that I have left over from prepping my fruits. I just add some cherry wine and some of my light rum and just brush that onto the top of the cake. This adds that rum flavor to the cake and just makes our cake even more moist. You can also skip out on this step if you're going to be feeding this cake to kids. And that's it, guys. I didn't get a chance to show you guys what the cake looked like in the end. I'm so sorry. I do apologize for that. But here's some beautiful pictures of what our cake looked like. Alright, loves, and that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys try out this recipe. It is the perfect Christmas cake recipe. Do try this out, and if you enjoy it, please give me a thumbs up, like, share this video. I appreciate all you new subbies. I appreciate you guys so much. Welcome, welcome. Merry Christmas, guys.